Hello and welcome to another update video about Cosmos Atom, one of the more interesting charts. At the moment generally we need to distinguish between bad charts which are not doing anything, which are sort of just moving sideways, which might even be below the 88.7% Fib level, and we need to find those charts which are quality charts. So time for quality is the motto here. And Cosmos is one of them, Atom here. There's never a guarantee that these work out as intended, but at least you have some decent charts, right? And I see this one together with some other interesting charts like Ethereum, Aave, Metis, Optimism, maybe Ethereum Classic, Matic, Curve, maybe. There are certainly some that are also mentioned sometimes in other videos, and especially on Discord and Telegram, but this is certainly one of them, even though this move up is not the most beautiful of structures. Mentioned to you before, there are different ways of counting this. I've decided to use a very simple option, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is another way to count it, and the good thing for us is, even though this would be quite a messy count, it doesn't really make a difference which one we use in the short term at least. Therefore, I'm going to stick with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth wave still to come, as long as we're holding 1150. The other count would be that we see, which is also possible, all of this as a wave 1, a leading diagonal. Then we came down in a 2. Then we have our next 1, 2 setup, which is this one, wave 1, 2. Then we have another 1, 2 setup, 1, 2, and here another one, 1, 2. So 4 1 2 setups, which is also a bit unrealistic. Therefore, however, because we are currently pulling back into support, this is a reversal area. It's a possible reversal area. We're very close to invalidation, which is perfect, and that is why I love the Elliott wave method, because it allows us to understand at which point does a chart fail, and this chart will fail at 1153. We are very close to support. So this is a possible reversal area in which we currently are. This was a target. We've come into the region between 1335 and 1153. And I think it's time to think about the possible fifth wave now to the upside. So if you have a 1-2 setup, the next wave would be a wave 3, or here alternatively the wave 5. In the short term, it doesn't matter. We've got two key targets. The first target would be $17 here, that high. And if we can break it, then I think we're looking here at something like $20. Okay, so that would be straightforward, and invalidation point is fairly straightforward as well. Here, the 1150 level. So it's starting to look very interesting, and this could be a first micro 5-wave move to the upside that we currently see. So something interesting. At the moment, no real confirmation we are breaking higher here. We haven't even broken out of the wedge to the upside yet, but we are deep in support. So it is certainly something that you could consider as interesting reward to risk ratio. So I think it's got good chances now to reverse, as long as we stay above 1150, to reverse to the upside to $20 in a wave 5 here. Important in this fourth wave, if it is one, again, the alternative is a 1-2 setup, but here that we ideally should not drop below that 1226 level. Now, we dropped briefly below it. That's not a problem. It's not invalidation. It just means that if you stay below the 50% Fib level, it is unlikely to be a wave 4 still, but we didn't, we recovered very quickly, and we are now above that level again. So yeah, this is really everything I can tell you. We are still below the 50-day moving average though, here in yellow. That is currently at $13. I think there could be a bit of resistance there. And obviously we are still in the wedge here. So a wedge breakout would be a further confirmation, especially with volume, that we could be pushing higher here. But this is a chart that has now retraced quite a bit. If you go to the 4-hour chart, we've just crossed above 50. We have a bullish crossover here in place on the 4-hour chart, crossed above 50, which is a potentially bullish signal. We have a bullish crossover on the MACD on the 4-hour, so all of that pointing towards further upside potentially. And yeah, as long as we stay above 1150, there is now a view that this could push higher. Okay, and that's my update about Cosmos Atom. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.